You deserve to have an amazing day. This video is going to get very, very interesting because I am focused and determined to make the case that although you may have ordinary days, simple days, you can have an amazing day. And it all starts with your mindset. And so, the purpose of this video is to convince you, to help you to see and to unlock those images, those feelings, that vision, and that drive to want to have an amazing day. So, with that being said, get ready for a roller coaster. I will be theatrical in this video. I will do whatever it takes to get my point across. Okay. So, with that being said, guys, let's start with the very first thing here is number one, take responsibility. You may not want to hear this. You may not like that, but we need to start with the most important thing is taking responsibility and owning the fact that today your day is going to be amazing. Today your day is going to be extraordinary, okay? Because the antidote for mediocrity is taking responsibility and believing that your day can be bigger than what you think it is. Although you may say, I'm doing very boring things, I'm doing simple tasks. Well, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into how all of that can become, how the ordinary can become extraordinary. And in this video, I am not making the case to be normal. I am not making the case to fit in. There is nothing normal about this video or even about me. I am not a normal person, and you need to know that up front. I'm the weirdest person you'll ever meet in your life. And so I'm going to push for that as much as possible because I want to push for those edges of boundaries and behaviors that allow us to really grow as people. Okay, so step one, take responsibility in everything that you do. If you take responsibility and own that today's going to be a great day, no matter what happens, no person can stop you from having an amazing day. No circumstance can stop you. No negativity outcome can stop you from having that. Then we can move forward to the next step. And I have it here on my notes, and that is choose, literally decide. There's so much power in that, and I'm starting to see that more and more and more. Is once you decide, you know what, today I'm going to have a great day. Once you decide, because first you got to take responsibility that you own it, but once you know that you own it, decide. Boom. Decisions are so powerful. We sometimes don't really look into that, or we overlook it. So decide that today is going to be an amazing day. Okay, that's one. What is two? Responsibility. So with that being said, be open to surprises, be open to all the things that are coming around you, you know. And a lot of this has to do with releasing what we think our day should be. It's actually being open to being surprised, being open to seeing things. And you may have to train your mind to do this. In the beginning it might be hard, but the more you do this, the more you're going to see the connections and the more you're going to attract it, and it's actually going to be very, very fun to do. So have fun, be open, and allow things to be, allow things to present themselves to you as they are. And so you're engaging, they become attracted to you. What does this mean? What does this look like logistically? Well, that's the very first thing you need to let go, is the whole part of your mind that wants to put things in a box, that wants to reason, how is this going to happen? If I don't know how something is going to happen, then that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. No, let it happen. And kick back and enjoy the ride. That's one thing that we have to learn how to do when you're having an amazing day. Okay. Now you may say, what's the purpose of having an amazing day? An amazing day equals an amazing week, an amazing month, an amazing life. When you can attract amazing things into your life, things start to happen. Things can change extremely fast. Things don't need to take 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. No, we live this life one time. That's it. Your life is here. But the good thing is, we can transcend the barriers of our universe, of our earth, of our limitations by believing, by using our conscious mind, by allowing things, allowing the world to kind of come and play at your doorstep, because the world is extremely connected by a lot of people. Thousands of decisions are happening all around you every single day. But what is moving those decisions? It's people, other people. And so if you can solidify and make a decision that your day is going to be great, people will honor that. The universe, God will honor that, because you, inside of you, that decision is amazing. One of something that's very interesting is um I've really saw the power of agreements with people, agreements with businesses, agreements with your local supermarket. When you walk into a supermarket, buy some milk and some eggs, and you buy that most simplest items, right? The most essential, simplest items, and you purchase it for $10. You're exchanging. You guys are agreeing that this is the value of what you are buying, and you're making an exchange. That is an agreement at the simplest level. Now, when you start to make contracts with other businesses, with other people, even your lease, when you're renting an apartment and you make an agreement to be there for 12 months and you get to have a shelter in exchange for money, those are all agreements that we come to agreements with the landlord. There are obviously established ways to go about, but everything is an agreement. And so agreements are extremely, extremely powerful. And our signature is the symbol of our agreement. So, with that being said, an amazing day starts with an agreement within ourselves. And that is deciding. I decide that I'm going to have an amazing day. That is an agreement with thyself. Thyself. And that is my purpose, is to try to convince you that the agreements with yourself is extremely, extremely important. Okay. Another thing, this is a good one. Love, honor, and accept yourself. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have bad days. But when you realize that that does not change the fact that you still love yourself, you still honor and you still accept yourself, then there is a lot of pressure released. Then it's not that bad. You are not, your value and worth isn't determined on how amazing your day is. If you have a bad day, great. That is what it is. I love, nothing can change that fact that you still love, you still accept, and you still honor yourself. That literally removes a ton of bricks off of many people's backs, realizing that, hey, you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to move forward and actually explore and make things happen for yourself. Okay. And then this brings me on to the next thing is love, accept, and honor other people. That may be the hard thing. People who are around you, they make mistakes too. They may not they might not come up to your expectations, but they make mistakes too. And so we need to love, accept, and honor them. The more we can do this, the more we can bring forth the greatness in other people, the more we can even make other people's lives amazing by contributing to their lives, by bringing value to them. And so when that starts to happen, we start to create like this whirlwind of like positive outcomes. And there, all of a sudden, you're in this forest of adventure. You're in a forest of abundance, and you can pick and choose, go in and out, explore this forest that you've created for yourself. Why? Because you cultivated it. You cultivated it in your life, and it starts again with the very foundation, taking responsibility of your well-being and deciding. Okay, next step. Allow good to come. Allow it. Sometimes a lot of the reasons we don't allow good is because the moment good comes, we think something bad's gonna happen. No. What if I told you that if good comes, more good can come? If someone can spiral out of control and go hit rock bottom, then the opposite is true. You can spiral up and hit top. You know what I'm saying? What happens in the negative can also happen in the positive. And I will even push for the idea that positivity is actually moves 10 times faster than negativity. Although a lot of people can be stuck in this, positivity will always outshine it. It will always win. It will always be faster. It will always be the Ferrari versus the Honda. It's always going to win. Anyways, with that being said, that is the case for having an amazing day. The next step is to believe it. I'm going to have an amazing day. Just start saying it. I'm going to have an amazing day. You will be surprised how your brain will actually create this for you. It may feel weird. It may feel cringe. Ugh. No. It doesn't have to feel cringe. Whatever it feels like, what it feels, just start to say it. Start to say it and start to believe it. You may not even believe it in the beginning, but the more you say it, the more you're going to start to believe it. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to spark that in you. I'm here to spark that so that we can see more of this in other people. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching A Web of Impact. I am your host, Joey Ramos, and make sure to subscribe. And if you're in LA, join us for an in-person meetup where we meet with influencers and entrepreneurs, people who are using and trying to bring value to an audience or to their customers. We are here to help and inspire each other and motivate each other to become our best selves. And I believe we become our best selves within the context of community, within the context of friends, within the context of business partners, within the context of artistic collaborations. Some of my biggest collaborations or my biggest videos have been with collaborations. And I don't think we should do things alone. I don't think we're built that way. I don't think we can. We live in a society where we're all about individualism. That's okay. And I love that. And I appreciate that. But I feel like we can do things together, and learning how to do things together is probably the next step for growth, to see growth. Anyways, guys, see you guys later. Have an amazing day. Bye.